Welcome to the Island of Siliang, Episode 1 Recap. This animated Donghua show is an original series based on fantasy genre. 500 years ago, immortals and deities who are found to have sinned would be banished to the world of mortals. Their descendants would need to suffer old age and sickness like the mortals. That is until the redemption comes. 500 years later, they are displaced to an island called Siliang. It is surrounded by divine barriers to prevent them from leaving or escaping. However, some attempted to leave, but perished due to their vulnerability to the sea waters, as well as dangers from monsters and creatures. 10 years ago, the biggest attempt was made to travel via cosmic means. It's through the star array, on top of a sky-high pavilion. Before accessing the heavenly gateway, a beautiful woman saw many were dying. Feeling guilty, she decided to leap to her death. The husband saw her, and went after her, in the midst of activating the heavenly ascension. Sadly, he dies along with her. The beautiful woman's last thoughts were of her young children, as she sorrowfully and regretfully fell from the pavilion. Unfortunately, her young son woke up from the trance, and he also tried to reach for his parents, but alas, he perished as well. The little girl woke up as well, and she also ran after her parents, but she was too late and she cries, distraught and alone. 10 years later, the young woman, Tu Li, grows up. She is seen skillfully rowing her canoe ashore. Oh, hello there, Jing Yi. On the same night, the sacred and impenetrable library is about to be breached. It holds critical records of divine mysteries. A young man named Jing Xuan was accessing the records alone. He appears to be an intruder with high-level powers. However, the hidden records are guarded by magical creatures. Now, he has to battle them. I'm getting strong Skywalker vibe here. Fortunately, he displays strong defense and attacking moves. The powerful creatures were annihilated by the mysterious stranger. Before he could leave, cosmic power chains imprisoned his limbs, and he was knocked unconscious for a while. Nevertheless, his cultivation powers proved to be very strong, so he managed to break loose of the magical glowing chains. He seems to be injured. The young man appears reluctant to leave, but he knows the destruction would alert the secretive islanders. The island inhabitants rushed to the sacred library. Since it has high-level supernatural security, they were perplexed to see no one there. Tu Li, alerted by the explosion, quickly made her way to the elders' council. While eavesdropping, she saw Su Ling Long. While the elders were bickering, an otherworldly beautiful woman made her late entrance. The elders seem annoyed at Elder Fengmian. The two eavesdroppers were amazed at her youthful looks. They marveled that the deity could stay so young, despite being the oldest. Elder Cheng was suspicious, and accused that only Elder Fengmian is powerful enough to cause such a colossal damage. He barked at Elder Fengmian, and lashed out at her in brute force. She retaliated by defending herself with strong powers. Without evidence, the elders, namely, the Cheng family and Su family, calmed down. Unfortunately, Tu Li was soon discovered. Elder Fengmian quietly observed the young woman, who was taken care of by the retired Elder Heng. After the tragic event, Cheng tied Tu Li and accused her of entering the library. She denied, quoting Grandpa's concern on the explosion. Luckily, Cheng interceded for Tu Li, and she was released. Elsewhere, the injured young man is seen in the dark forest. This episode certainly begs lots of questions. Who is Tu Li? How does she end up being the only mortal on the island? And how about the young man, Jing Xuan? Besides having striking good looks, he possesses strong magical stealthy moves, unlike the islanders. Since no one seemed to have such skills, he appears to be a non-islander. Now, that is strange, as the island is clearly not accessible to others. value is superb with sublime quality. The entire feel of the animation has both Chinese Donghua elements, with subtle cross-cultural symbolism. The pace is very tight, with pauses for one to contemplate the mysteries and also to appreciate the artworks. The characters are so beautifully rendered and fluid, that one might mistake them for real humans or immortals. So, till the next episode, stay tuned and stay safe. Do click like and subscribe to us. Have a great week ahead.